you guys I was going live, but I've decided to go live. And every time I do this live thing, I'm a little weird, because it's a little weird, I guess. But what's up, guys? Have any questions for me? Today was a tough day of training. I had sparring this morning and strength and conditioning this evening. Sparring is always tough. My training partner is a little badass. And, yeah, Muay Thai champion. But, tonight's strength and conditioning was good. Yeah, basically I'm just bored and wanted to say hello to you guys. But if you have a question, drop it there. Hi! Drop it down below. I'm about to call it a night, get some food, shower, and watch the 100. If anybody else watches the 100, it's pretty awesome. I'm late to it. I know it started in like 2014, but I'm on the second. Can I steal the sloth from Amanda's car for you? She loves that thing. I'm actually borrowing her truck right now while I'm here in Florida, so that's been a real help. But I don't think I'll steal it. She says it gives her happiness when she gets in the truck and she looks at it. But, I also wanted to say, I know that I have, like, a lot of followers out there that, are aspiring fighters, or maybe you're a fighter yourself. I just wanted to say something like, not every day is your day. There's going to be some days you go into the gym and literally you feel like you suck, but you don't, because you're in there putting in work. And this is a rough sport. It's hard. I have to remind myself of that sometimes, because like today in sparring, like I wasn't getting it as much as I wanted to get it, but I'm in there putting the rounds in and doing the work and continuing to learn and adapt to situations when I'm in a bad one, I guess. So I just want to let you know that, like, even though I'm in the UFC and stuff, like, I don't know everything. I'm still learning. I still have good days and bad days, or good sessions and bad sessions, or not even bad sessions, sessions where I'm learning. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there, because, like, sometimes you break down. I mean, it's hard. It's a rough sport. I was just thinking about that earlier, and I was like, I could probably tell you guys this, because I know I have young people who follow me and who ask me all these questions all the time about, like, fighting and such. But I wanted to let you guys know that. So yeah, I'm 2 weeks out from leaving to Vegas. I leave exactly 2 weeks from today. And then we'll have, like, media days, obviously, and just make weight for my fight. I don't know if this thing stopped because, oh crap. I don't know, it's not like, sorry guys, you guys are asking questions, but it's not coming up. I have to, it says, what is your meal prep like when you're cutting weight? Company or your own cooking? I have used companies before, but I really don't meal prep per se. I'm, like, so bad when it comes to dieting. Gratefully, I have good genetics and I'm not a big straw weight. I walk, like, anywhere 122, 121. So, like, I don't cut a lot of weight, so it's not that hard. I go into fight week weighing whatever I am. But if I was using a meal company, mainly it'd be just because, like, time saving, you know? So I don't have to come home and cook. Sometimes I'm lazy. I eat out a lot. I've been eating out a lot, but being here in Florida, like, not having, somebody to cook for. Normally, you know, I'd have somebody to cook for every day. Then, like, I don't want to cook. I'm just lazy. My dream fight. I really don't have a dream fight. I'd like to fight for the title, you know, obviously, and, you know, possibly win it. That'd be my dream fight. Sorry, I'm reading. If I look silly, I'm reading. Oh, thank you very much. Hello, Phoenix, Arizona. There's no cut. I'm just my normal weight. The cut only really happens fight week, so I'm good. I was born in Massachusetts, correct, and my next fight is March 2nd. Amazon Prime Video. I have Amazon Prime, but I've never tried that out. Hi, Montana. Montana. Sorry, Montana. I'm reading it, but sorry. Hello. That's amazing. I can't play any instruments. I wish I had some type of like artistic talent. I'm not able. I don't draw well. Don't paint well. I do like love the painting with twist things. Those are so much fun. I like to do that with my girlfriends. I wish I could play an instrument. It'd be nice to try to learn the guitar one day. Maybe if I like slow down in life, I can learn to play the guitar or something like that. That'd be nice. No singing talents. I am Amanda's friend. Actually, they were asking me to come after my fight because they're going to be there for Brazilian Carnival. But I don't think I'll be going. I actually have to get back to my family after this fight and go visit them in Massachusetts. I don't know why this thing is like not just coming up with the hi Mike, coming up with what you guys are saying. I have to actually scroll. Sorry. The latest deadlift that I did was 265, and my body weight is like 122 that day, I think. But they're the sumo deadlifts, so I don't know if that makes any different. Congrats on the education. That's amazing. The person who's talking about being from the University of Missouri. Hello, Indiana. Raquel is, I know everybody asks about Raquel. I will answer this now. Raquel is not here. She was here last week visiting me. I'm trying to just keep my private life kind of private. I know it's in the public or whatnot, but she was here visiting me last week. And I'm here doing my fight camp and focusing on me right now for this fight. Trying to do things a little bit different than I normally do them, or just as of recent, I guess. And I've been really enjoying being here at American Top Team again. I've been with them for, I guess, 7 years now. It's just nice to have the training schedule, like a strict training schedule and regimen where I have to be at the gym, just be around other girls, especially girls around my weight, because it's different, training with somebody who's, 30, 40 pounds bigger than you, as opposed to training a girl who's my weight. So I'm just really loving being around all these talented girls, because ATT, we have like at least 10 girls that are super talented and very active within the MMA and Jiu-Jitsu community. I'm a Leo. I was born August 16th of 89. I'm like, maybe after this year I'm going to stop saying my year of birth because I'm going to hit my 30s. Yeah, my dogs are not around, apparently. Again, I'm in Florida. For those of you who don't know, I live in Colorado. One of my dogs is here. His name is Canelo. He's actually at my mom's visiting because here at the house there's no other dogs, so he's lonely. So I brought him to my mom's house, and he's hanging out with her dogs for a couple weeks while I'm finishing camp. But the rest of my babies are at home. I do miss them. Uncle rematch, don't know who that is. Sorry, guys. Thank you. Yes, I'm back training at ATT for this fight camp. I'm reading what you guys are saying. Some of these questions I've just answered. If I wasn't a mixed martial artist, I would love to be a part of a non-profit. I'd still love to do that one day, probably when I slow down with fighting or when I finish fighting. Particularly one helping out the inner community and youth. I'll be fighting, I don't really know how to say her first name. I want to say it's Welly. If I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. But Welly Zhang, she's from China, she's 18-1. She seems to be a good fighter all around, prefers striking, so it should be a good fight. My training sessions are on average from like an hour to an hour and a half. I'm from Fall River, Massachusetts. It's near the Cape a little bit, Cape Cod, New Bedford, that area. My favorite healthy food, that's a good question. Don't like healthy food. I don't know what you consider healthy. I guess like chicken, rice, and like asparagus, broccoli. Is that healthy for you? I don't know if you guys consider rice healthy. For me, it is. Thank you. I believe. I guess I am. I was thinking about that when I was saying I'm not artistic. Obviously, I have an artistic form of fighting. Yes. I don't know for that fight. Don't know. Thank you. Oh, good luck on your fight, Alex. I don't know. I can't see your picture. I think you're a girl. I'm sorry. I'm like go close to this. Okay, you're a girl. Sorry, Alex. No. Well, I guess it says Alex Kelly. Silly me. But yeah. Like seriously, not every day is your day, and like you can be the best fighter out there, and sometimes it's just not your day out either. So just keep it up. Hard work. Keep working hard. Have fun. And just keep learning and growing. But good luck in your fight. I hope you do well. Thank you guys. I do speak Spanish, yes. Did you watch the Texas Tornado back in the day, WWF? No, I never really watched WWF and E and all that stuff. If there was an atomweight division, 105 weight class, I'd be interested in it. I don't know if I'd actually compete in it. I'd probably try to make the weight, but I don't know because I definitely need to eat healthy and to lose muscle mass. I just don't know if that's in store for me. But I do know that I'm the same weight as a lot of a lot of atom weight girls that I've talked to before. But my just body composition is a lot different than those girls. Although there's one that I know who's pretty lean and ripped like me who makes 105. So I don't know. When I fought kickboxing, I fought at 112, and that was a good weight for me. I feel like that's actually a really good weight. Some of the girls at 112 from the 115, I know it's only 3 pounds, but they're just shorter, so that made a difference as well. But I just don't know if that'd ever be in the cards for me. But I would try probably. Who knows if it'll ever happen in the next few years, and I'll probably be done fighting the next few years. Sorry, I'm like catching up with all these questions. I don't know what I squat. I've only been really doing the deadlifts for stuff. If I was 5'10", what would my nickname be? Giant, 5'10". I definitely wouldn't be a strawweight. Thanks. Yeah, I thought I did well against those two as well. I needed to believe a little bit more, I believe, in those two fights. But nothing really special, just the change in camp, I think, will be the special thing. I guess the special thing. But yeah. I have a bachelor's degree in criminology and one in sociology. So I have two bachelor degrees, sorry. And I have a master's degree in criminology. If I could go back, honestly, I'd go back and probably get degrees in, like, physical, I don't even know what you'd call it. Jeez, this is how terrible I am at this. Like a strength degree, I guess, a physical training degree. I don't know what you'd call it, because I don't know anything. Like, people always ask me, like, about working out and stuff. Like, honestly, in health, like, in terms of nutrition, I don't know much. I just listen to my coaches, and I do what they say, and I have good genetics, and I learn quick. But I should have probably gotten a degree in some type of sport-specific thing, because that's what I'm doing now, and I can obviously use it afterwards. So who knows, maybe I'll go back and get a degree in that, because I am an intelligent person, that I can get a different degree. But in terms of using my criminology degree, I don't know if that's going to happen. At one point in life, I did want to work for the government, but as of right now, I want to continue my career with fighting, and I want to have a family one day. So we'll see. I definitely believe the nonprofit sector will come my route, or I'll go that route in terms of an occupation post-fighting. Maybe the UFC will come up with something to help the fighters find occupations post-fight as well. They've talked about that before. I know that we've had, like, in Vegas, UFC summits, and we've spoken about finances and taxes and things in that nature of that nature, but nothing in too in depth in terms of beyond the UFC scope. So I'd like the UFC to open up some type of division to help fighters, because I do know that a lot of fighters don't look beyond, the years that they're going to be fighting, what their body can withstand. And I'm always thinking about that, because, one wrong thing can happen in a fight, and if I'm out, that's, my income for who knows how long, depending on what, how serious the injury was. So I'd like the UFC to start helping out with that, because that'd be pretty awesome. Maybe somebody will watch and and reach out to me, because I think education is important, and I think the longevity of your career post fighting and being able to get to a certain level where you're able to impact others. I think you should be able to use that and want to use that, beyond the terms of how long I'm gonna fight. I don't know if you guys get that. Sorry, my head. I have a big headache. Like I said, sparring today, it got me good. And I'm just rambling. I'm not, as of right now, I have no plans of returning back to school. I finished with my master's in May of 17, and I'm just focusing on fighting. August 15th. Yay, Leos. Well, thank you. No, I don't smoke. I'm catching up. Ryan Quinn's cool. I saw him today. Who would... Hi, Alex. Who would win between Bo and Tabitha? Tabitha would win. He's talking about my brother and sister. Would I ever consider commentating? That's funny. My coach spoke about that today. I wouldn't mind. I'd definitely enjoy commentating a female fight over a male fight. Nothing wrong with male fighters, but just I like watching females fight. Thank you. I do speak some Portuguese too. I understand Portuguese way better than I speak it. I dated a Brazilian once, way back when, and then one of my friends, Indiana Gomez, you guys might know her, former, fellow fighter. She, to this day, still doesn't speak English, but when I started with ATT 7 years ago, she was one of my first friends, and since she didn't speak English, that made me learn Portuguese even more. So yeah. Aw, thank you. Yep, BCF, that was back in the day, so you're a true fan. Thank you, Ray. My go-to exercise song, I like listening to reggaeton a lot when I'm working out, or to twerk music. Twerk music, for those who don't know that, is booty shaking music. That pumps me up. Do I enjoy answering the same questions over and over? Let me see, Brian. That's my friend Brian. I don't know. It just depends what questions they are. Some of the questions I just skip over if I don't want to do it. I've asked fans before for my next walkout song ideas. I mean, if you guys want to tell me your idea, if you think something really cool, go ahead and comment on my last picture. I'm always up to new options. I don't have one that I particularly use every single time. If you wanted some autographed gloves, you could definitely send me them, and I'd have to sign them and return them. If you'd have to send return postage, something like that. I'm only at ATT for another 2 weeks though, so I don't know how that'd work. I was not born in Puerto Rico. I was born in Massachusetts, but my family's from Guaynabo in Puerto Rico. I've never broken my nose. I train every day, twice a day. I prefer a little bit of Florida weather, a little bit of Colorado weather. Now that I'm here, I'm dying. It's so freaking hot. I am missing the cold a little bit, but then when I'm at the cold, I want it to be I'd like it to be a cool 60s, 70s weather, probably 70s, because it's like hot enough to wear shorts and a tank top or whatnot, but it's still a cool breeze. That would be nice. I don't like Doritos. I prefer Cheetos if I'm picking. Go-to snack. I ate terrible like a child. Favorite place to travel to? I went to Japan, I think in 2016. That was really awesome. Oh, actually, you know what? Ireland was my favorite place I've ever been. I spent 10 days in Ireland when I did a Waco kickboxing tournament back in 2010, and it was just gorgeous. I'd love to go again. Thank you.